How do you handle criticism of your speeches or your speaking abilities? Your answer to that question can be an indicator of whether you're truly connecting with your audience or just giving them presentations that are quickly forgotten. Hi, this is Michael Davis with your daily dose of public speaking wisdom. Last month I did a storytelling presentation for a group of diabetes educators. Yesterday I got the feedback on my presentation. And overall, the remarks, the surveys, the evaluations from the attendees was very good. Anywhere from 91.7 to 93.5% of the attendees thought that my presentation showed I had a knowledge of my topic, expertise, I was comfortable, and I gave them useful information. The meeting planner absolutely loved my talk and raved about it, which was good. And just so you know, that's the person you want to appeal to. Whenever someone's writing you a check, you need to make sure that person was happy with your presentation. The audience feedback is just gravy if it's good. That's not the point of this video. What I want to share with you are 3 specific pieces of feedback that caught my eye. One said, "Sorry, this was a stretch for diabetes education. This was a waste of my time." Second, I'm not sure how this is going to apply to my practice, and there was too much talking about his book. And the last one's my favorite. He came across as arrogant, and I didn't find it served in any capacity to how I approach diabetes education. How would you react if you saw those 3 pieces of feedback? Well, when I first started speaking, I would have been crushed. I would have been devastated that 3 people out of 320 thought that my presentation was that bad. Now, to be fair, the number of people that actually wrote comments was a lot less. It was 17. So in other words, about 15 to 20% of the audience had something negative to say of the people who wrote feedback. I don't feel that negativity anymore about that kind of criticism. In fact, I welcome it. Years ago, I heard this comment that changed the way I view feedback. The person said, if you're not angering 20% of your audience, you're probably not pushing hard enough. You're not taking a strong enough stand. You don't believe in your topic enough. Well, after I read that, I started viewing that negative criticism differently. And now I embrace it. 3 out of 17 people who wrote comments is almost 20%. So I'm hitting the mark. See, I strongly believe in the processes I use. They've been taught to me by the best speakers and storytellers, Hollywood scriptwriting consultant, a Vegas headliner. They've all added to my knowledge of this topic. So when I'm out there talking about this, I know it's the best information that people can use. But it's not for everybody. It never will be. One of my coaches, Craig Valentine, shared a story with me that underscores the importance of not making everybody happy in your audience. He talked about a college professor once who told him, "Craig, you were always going to be too something for somebody. You're going to be too male. You're going to be too female, too white, too black, too Hispanic, too Asian, too gay, too straight, too tall, too short, too old, too young, too bald, too much hair. Pick it. There's somebody in your audience who is not going to like you the moment they see you. And if you let that affect your presentation or how you handle your future presentations, you're never going to succeed at the level you should." So somebody in my audience thought I came across as arrogant. Okay, that's their problem, not mine. Now, if 1/3 of the audience came back and said, "Boy, he's full of himself, he's kind of arrogant," I've got work to do. But that's not what happened. Next bit of speaking feedback. Don't get caught up if just a few people are saying something negative or don't like you. In fact, celebrate. You're on the right path. You're taking a stand. You are showing conviction in what you believe. Hey, if politicians can get elected with 50.1% of the vote and 49.9% of the populace doesn't like them, that's a success. Then you and I can live with a few percentage points of people who don't like our speeches. Embrace those people. Learn from it, embrace it, and know that you're on the path to being a speaker who has conviction. See you next time.